but it's gonna be a scorcher today. So it's good I'm getting to this right now. So I've moved my cosmos over here, and I don't like how it looks. I need to, like, I feel like I need to distribute this a little bit more because they're not getting enough room. I've never had it bloom so big and wide. I think because the weather has been so good this year, in a sense of very little rain and just pure heat and sunshine, because I've never had it this bloomful ever. So yeah, the cosmos look amazing here. Look how beautiful the geranium is. Full, lush. Let me move this one a little bit more over here. Okay, that's better. So the only downfall of moving these plants around is this one cracked right in the middle. It's too tall, and we tipped the pot over to the side and it broke, but it's okay. I'll give it some miracle growth in a few days and it'll plump up again. There we go. Yeah, so let's move some other plants around so that they get full sun, gets to be enjoyed, or their own stage, so that we can see how spectacular each plant is. Right now they're kind of squished together. And then that way we get more abundance of flowers all through the backyard. So pretty. It was pretty before, but now it's just enhanced. Like when these weren't here, it looked nice just with the geranium, but now it's just a little bit more of blue and more color. Just love it. So I moved out this big geranium in this beautiful pot out of there, and that seems to make room for the other plants. You have to do this midsummer, especially if you're doing a stacking of planters the way I did, so that the plant has room to grow. Or else you could leave it. You actually could leave it and it will hold its size because it has nowhere to go, and it may grow up instead of sideways if they're all squished together. But I like to rearrange. You know, like I said before, some people like to rearrange furniture and pictures on the wall. I like to rearrange plants so that they all get their view. Okay, so let's keep going. These little daisies are called beggar hairy ticks. I swear to God, who names these flowers? But they're doing so well. They kind of died off. I cut it all the way across and it's come back. The Lantana is doing really well. Beautiful shade of yellow. And this bee blossom is just beautiful. Just gorgeous. Right? It's like the show of this whole thing because it's so tall. Just looks great. I have this other one, pink one here. It's not doing as well as the other one, and I'm not sure why. Well, it is doing well. I think it's just going sideways, so I'm assuming it's not doing well. I might put a stick in there. Actually, it's doing really well. It's just because it's going sideways. I'm not seeing the height on it, so let me put a stick in there. Perfect. You can hardly even see the stick, and it just props everything up. That's my little herb garden. I have mint, rosemary, basil, and then the bee blossom right in the middle, just for interest. Okay. I do have to deadhead geraniums because I can't move past that. I can't keep going until I do that. So let's do that first. This is 1 week of not deadheading. Look how many. This time I'm using the scissors. It takes a lot longer without them. do the same on this one. Lots of deadheading. Look how much I took off. That's a lot. And then always, guys, look underneath. Lift this up and just check if there's anything going on in there. So like this whole thing was growing in there. That's not good. Check for any mold or any slugs living in there. We want this to last right through the season. Okay, looks all cleaned up again. So it's 9 o'clock, it's hot as hell. So I just went for a quick a quick swim, because my mind is already 10 words ahead of me. So I was sitting back and just watching this area here, and it came to me that there's a white here, a white and a pink, and that lily is doing really well. So I should move this over here and have the pink in between the white and the white. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so this is the before. I always seem to forget to do that. The before, too much white in this area, and this is the after. And this is the after. I love it. I think there was too much white going on this side. And now with this, it kind of breaks it up. It gives a chance for the bottom of the planters to bloom. And then the pink geraniums are standing out more, and then you still have the beautiful growth there. I love it. Yeah, and now it kind of, the feature used to be that, the bee blossom, but now I feel like the lily is the star of the show finally. So we're gonna give each flower, each planter, a chance to just be showcased. So this week it's gonna be this beautiful lily with this beautiful pink. I don't even know what kind of pink this is, corally color, to be the star of the show here. Also, what I did was I took another planter that was a little taller and put this on top so it keeps its height, and then this is going to get hidden by another plant. I have to show you guys. Milo is underneath the bird feeder, and the birds are going crazy, and he's just watching them. He must be so happy right now. The birds are very timid. None of them want to come closer. So I'll leave him for now, and then I'll take him in, and that way they can eat. That's so cute. Okay, first 2 steps are done. Do you guys notice I got rid of the yellows? We needed a little change here. Oh my, looking pretty. The star of the show here. And the baby. Aww. I love it. You gotta constantly revamp your garden areas. Things are getting bigger, growing taller, and that means the location of where you place things really does matter. Okay, so look at this beautiful painting. Now I'm gonna put back the yellow into it, and you're gonna see how it just doesn't go. See what I mean, guys? It takes away from what's happening on here. My eye goes directly to the brightest, to the yellowest. That doesn't make the Lantana any more prettier.
Less prettier.
We're just gonna put her in her own area to be the star of the show. Okay, so with it, without it. Oh my gosh, what a difference. Looks really pretty. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I think this is now the third time. So we planted, then in another video we did a 10-minute tidy, and now it's the third time, and it's August the 4th. It's August the 4th, and this is the third time to be cleaning, deadheading, replacing, repositioning in the season. And you need to do that. You need to change it up. Okay, here it is finished. There you go. The cosmos are moved. The lantana and the yellow flowers are gone. And now we just have a sea of purple, pink, coral, dark pink in this area. The bird bath is full. I put some rocks in there. Yeah, put some rocks in there so that the bees can come. Tomatoes are starting to look good. And all is good in the garden again. Just lovely. So with the lantana, because she's doing so great and she's just gorgeous, I'm thinking to put her right here on her own. I have right now this little iron cage that I put a fern in. I'm going to move that and put the lantana there and see how she does, because the sun stops here around 4, 5. Was I not right? Does she not deserve her own little corner, her own little show? She certainly does to me. And this is a perfect spot. Let's hope. I'm going to see how long the sun is, because it does need a lot of sun, probably like 4 to 5 hours of sun. She looks so beautiful here. I love the terracotta pot and plate that's the saucer underneath it. And she's in her full glory here. Look at that. And that way the yellow is the star of the show here, all on its own. And then I'm going to put the fern right here. The dill is done. It was spectacular when it was, now it isn't. So let's move that planter out. And I think I'm going to put it on this stand right here. Yeah, I love that. Maybe I should take it out of the, let's see, without it. Yeah, that looks better. Nope. Let's see. Nope. She's got to be on her own here. Perfect. And then this little pot will go right here and then hold up. It needs something taller here. Let me go look. And I just wanted to show you this beautiful pink geranium that started off just by a little tiny plant. My illness is kicking in, or I have to deadhead. Look how pretty it looks. Just love this color. And then look at the inside here. Beautiful. Mexican heather is in full bloom right now. She's gorgeous. Just look at that. Let's move the dove around. That looks better. So pretty. Before and the after. So first thing I did, I brought the basil to the front here with the little llama in it. Then I moved the oregano on this side. In my potting shed, I have this wrought iron vase. I put a little plate to give it height, and I put the oregano up on the different height. I put this iron structure here for interest. Move the rosemary up, elevated. Angel went up. I think it needs to go more up, right? Yeah, let's make her even taller. So again, quick rearrange just for a change. Yeah, that angel needs to go up. Let me find something. Okay, that's what it needed. It needed some kind of a showstopper, and this larger fern is it. Between the iron mirrors. Perfect. So I moved the basil to the front. Thyme. Moved everything around. Put this oregano on a stand. Put the angel higher and elevated the angel. That looks so pretty. There you go, another corner quickly redone for August. Cosmos are looking good here. It opened up this area. And then the yellow lantana is in its glory. Thought that was a crack. And it's all looking so good. So that will be it for today. It is 10 a.m. and it's just so hot. And I'm only complaining, like I love to sit in this heat and read a book, be by the beach, be by the pool and read and look at magazines and listen to music. But when you're actually lifting pots and gardening and digging, it's unbearable. But we shouldn't complain because winter is just around the corner. Okay, guys. So that's it for today. I'm all red, need to jump in the pool. Even Rocco is tired, and I'll see you guys next time. Even little Rocco is sitting on the colder cement and hiding in the shade. Oh, he's having a nappy. Anyway, guys, have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time.